Guys, what's up? Today we'll be looking at a few new cards within Duel Links. These are for the rank up battles as of the 1st of September 2017. Yes, I know I'm late in uploading, but I might as well upload just to tell you guys who haven't been on the app recently that these cards are available. Right, so the first one is Neo Parsath, the Sky Paladin. This is the evolution of the original Air Knight Parsath. You just basically sacrifice that. This gets special summoned if you have Sanctuary in the Sky and your life points are higher than your opponent's. It gains that as attack, and as always, it does piercing damage, just like the other one. So that means if you're ahead, you'll get even further ahead in your duel. Right, the second card is Red Eye's Insight. Nothing unusual there. It's already been seen. You probably already got a couple of these, so it's probably not too important for you. It's a super rare. Next is Kidmodo Dragon. This is also super rare. This was as part of the Mokuba event before, and since we've had two of those, likelihood is you've probably got at least 3 copies. Next card is Reign of Mercy. This gives you and your opponents 1,000 life points. It's a super rare. I don't see its use really, unless you're really low on life points, and just feel free to give your opponent some life points. Next is Lava Dragon. You sacrifice this card whilst it's in defense mode. You can special summon a level 3 or lower dragon from both your hand and your graveyard. This was also within the Mokuba event, so just the same as Kidmodo Dragon. You probably already have this card. Dangerous Machine type 6 is a rare. This card, depending on its role, will do various things, including destroy a card your opponent controls, destroy this card, discard a card from either player's hand, and I'm sure there's another effect I'm forgetting here. If you guys remember, just put it down in the comments. But generally, unless you're planning to, gamble with your deck, I wouldn't advise running it. It's too high a risk, especially if you're already winning. Just run something else. The last card is Hoshinagan. This is a common card and is one of those attribute boosters like Starboy, and Mrs. Radiant. It makes your monsters gain 500 attack, and your opponent's dark monsters lose 400 attack. It's generally a decent card if you're running a light deck. Combine it with Luminous Spark, and you're going to have a decent attack stat monster. Combine this with other cards, other light monsters, and you have a very serious threat against your opponents, especially if you're able to spam the board. I wonder with this card, is this a hint from Duel Links? Perhaps this is going to be the next attribute link monster that they're going to introduce within the next pack, Extreme Forces. As obviously the Duel Links title, when that came out, people didn't get the hint that it was Link monsters. So this might also be a buried little hint towards the release of this card as a Link monster within the next pack. So what do you guys think of the cards that are being released for the ranked battles? Do you like them? Personally, my favourite out of these would be Neo Parsath, because I think it's probably the most useful, and it's probably a card very difficult to access. The other cards tend to be relatively easy and probably less beneficial than this card. And that's just generally my opinion. I'd love to know what you guys think. What's your favourite card in here? What's your least favourite? What would you like to have been substituted? And what would you want as a substitution? As always, leave your comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. and click the bell for notifications. And as always, thank you for taking the time to watch the video.